Here we are, we're back again, and you know what time of the year it is. It's that time of year when all creepy crawly things start to come out and we start talking about what happens at midnight, right? Bonnie Hansen, you're an interpretive specialist. What a title!
Thank you.
So what do you do? This is the American question. I'm an interpretive specialist.
Well, I work at the Governor's Mansion State Historic Park, and right now we're talking about Halloween, and we have a program called Mansion After Dark, and we think it's pretty exciting. It's run mainly by our docents and volunteers, but we're being joined this year by a very special group of ladies called the Atomic Angels.
And there are some representatives of these Atomic Angels here, huh? Good, good. Jamie, tell me, is it Jamie Lynn?
It's Jamie Lynn.
Okay, so that's all, we have to say it all together,
All
right?
together.
Okay, Jamie
It's
Lynn.
all or nothing.
What? Okay, all or nothing, wow. Tell me about the Atomic Angels. What are they, and what are they doing here at the Governor's Mansion?
Well, the Atomic Angels is just a group of girls. We're a charity organization, and we got together. A lot of us had a passion for doing charity work, and did a lot of volunteering and stuff, and we kind of decided if we all put our time together and did things as a group, we could get a lot more done and do a lot bigger and better things for the community than we could each do on our own.
How about that? How womanly of you. Women organize, men go out for a beer. So it's excellent. What about you, ladies? What about you?
I am Deanna Sutton.
Yeah.
I am the COO of the group. So I do a lot of pushing promo and just we all kind of piggyback every event together and just go all out and bring the best to whatever we are currently supporting, which this time is Mansion After Dark.
So you sit around and you think, who are we going to support next year?
Exactly.
Oh, you do?
We do have a series of things coming up. But yes, exactly. We brainstorm and see what kind of fun we can have together.
Yeah, who we're going to help next and who needs help.
And you, Erica, you were walking down the street one day and you looked up at a tree and you said, I think I'll become an Atomic Angel tomorrow.
Well, actually, Jamie Lynn's the one who contacted me about the Atomic Angels. We knew each other from doing, honestly, a movie together through the place called Sacramento Film Festival, ironically enough. And so she, we'd known each other for a while, and she let me know about this charity group that she was starting up, and she thought, I might be interested in it, and I thought it sounded like a wonderful way to, get more involved in the community and, help other, nonprofit organizations here in Sacramento that might not always get the amount of support that they need or get the notoriety or recognition that they might need or want to try and get more support. And so that's where the Atomic Angels have been able to kind of step in and do these charity fundraisers, to kind of bring in a whole different, group of people that maybe wouldn't necessarily have known about the events going on with that particular organization, and, help increase, funding and help increase just awareness for that particular organization.
Well said. Sounds more like you said Atomic Angels, and I saw you in a comic book, I don't know. And then they found the Governor's Mansion. So, you are in a 19th century...
I am. We love history at the Governor's Mansion. It was the home of 13 first families, and today I'm dressed as Helen Pardee, who was the first lady to live in the mansion. That would have been 1903. And this is an authentic outfit from 1903.
Really? It's the real thing?
It's the real thing.
Did somebody in 1903 put that on?
Yes, indeed.
Can I touch that cloth? I was wondering, you look at black and white photos from that period, and you see a cloth, and the cloth looks so foreign in a strange sense of word, but it's not. It looks like rayon to me,
Thank you.
but it's not, of course. It's silk or something, because rayon wasn't invented in the. It's a
It's a synthetic,
later
right?
product. It's a lovely outfit. And so you're working together. What's going to happen at the Governor's Haunted Mansion?
Well, it's really a very family-friendly program.
Because I had thoughts of Earl Warren's ghost coming out of the.
Well, that could happen, but that would be unplanned. We encourage folks to come down. It's a great, safe place to bring the young ones.
Uh-huh.
The mansion itself is so spectacular, and
Yes.
when it's decorated for Halloween and the lights are turned down low, it's quite memorable. And all of our docents are dressed in costumes, and the Atomic Angels are going to be spectacular. They're going to be greeting people.
Well, they are now. But
They always are, and so it's really fun. There's a little bit of history. It's a little bit scary, but not too scary. So no crying. It'll be great for all age groups.
good. The Lincoln Steffens won't come popping out of the bathroom saying no. I like it though. Lincoln Steffens was lived in there before it was the Governor's Mansion, I think.
Well,
Had to have, because his family wasn't political per se. They were hardware dealers, I think.
we focus on the time from 1903 to 1967, with the last family being the Reagan family.
Oh, really? Reagans actually lived there?
They did. They lived there for about 3 months.
I thought Nancy walked in there and said, "I'm out of here."
Well, Nancy did have some concerns.
Yes. This water spigot won't turn on.
Well, 16th Street was a very busy street. It was a truck route, and it was very noisy.
Yeah.
It wasn't the very best neighborhood back then, and she did think it may be better used as a museum, and so that's what we did.
A brilliant thing First Lady said. A museum. Great, good. And it's a state park, though, isn't it?
It is. Historic State Park.
So interpretive specialist is actually a state job designation?
Yes, and it's interpreting history.
That's great. Good, excellent. I can't say anything bad about that.
Well, thank you.
We just had an actress on here who was interpreting history, but somebody that's alive, really interestingly enough. So, all good. So you'll be playing characters there, is that right?
We're going to be actually working greeting.
Oh,
As you come onto the grounds, we'll be greeting and doing some fortune telling and lurking around the grounds, giving some scares to the people as they come in and go up into the actual mansion after dark.
Great. So it's a fundraiser, though, is that correct?
Absolutely.
So do you want to, is a donation heavy?
Something, it's a very modest entrance fee, and all of the proceeds go to our foundation, which is the entity that helps keep the mansion going.
I see. Okay. So that's an interesting thing. I believe probably every state park should have a foundation associated with it, an individual foundation.
Indeed.
Yeah. And it joins with the state. That just says that, there are people in the community that think that the state, they're throughout California, that think that the state is this thing, a machine up here in Sacramento, and the state parks are something that they should take care of or not. And to see the community associating itself with the state park and working together.
Our foundation board actually does have some people that lived in the mansion, like Earl Warren's son, and Governor Pat Brown's son is involved, and so we keep the family history alive.
That's excellent. I like it because it makes it living history then, especially Californian history. I think it's fun. So will there be any kind of things that I can eat there when I come? Bring my daughter?
You will not leave without candy.
All right. Okay. Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion means that there's also some haunting things going on there too, right?
Well, again, very family friendly.
Very family
mild.
friendly. Not too scary, but just enough to send you running down 16th Street screaming, right? No.
Some mild chills. Mild chills. No,
Mild
no
chills.
Freddie and Jason kind of stuff. But some,
I'm with that.
It's more of a historic kind of scary.
Okay. So, have you worked in, Deanna, have you worked in with the Atomic Angels and doing something else like this before?
We've done several events. We haven't had this kind of opportunity as far as being a part of a haunt Halloween style event. It's exciting, but like I said, we've dealt with so many different kinds of charities across the board. So this one's really exciting. We're very excited about this one.
Well, I thank you for coming to talk to me about this. It's a wonderful idea. It just shows that not only with this foundation that we were talking about earlier being an important aspect. I mean, I think there's certain state agencies that actually need more community participation, like the California Arts Council. I mean, I don't know why they don't have a foundation. And a lot of people would like to give to the arts. And maybe even the DMV. Of course, I think the DMV itself.
That'd be hard. That'd be a hard sell.
That'd be hard.
I think we could do it.
Yes, I'm in the foundation that supports the DMV. You are, yeah. So good. All right. Well, it's very exciting to see such a lovely costume and
Thank you.
meet an interpretive specialist in the Atomic Angels. And when is all this going to happen?
It is the 26th and 27th from 6 to 9 p.m.
Okay. So that's good. And I'm told to wrap it up, so I'm going to wrap it up by saying thanks. And folks, go to the Haunted Mansion, the Haunted Governor's Mansion. And I'm sure that they have given the contact information before I looked up at they've taken the thing. I couldn't see that anymore. It's so far away. Oh, that's all time we have for now. We'll see you next week on Livewire. It's going to be a lot of fun, so come on back here on Livewire. Bye-bye.